YouTube family, what's going on? YCImaging here with another video, and today, I guess you can call this a tutorial. It's more so an overview. I'm just going to show you all how I go about color grading things, my process on it, where do I find inspiration for color grades, and as well as what things in the program do certain things, if that makes sense. It's kind of sort of hard to teach someone how to color grade, so I'm just going to show you all how I do it, and then hopefully you find some insightful things from this. So let's dive straight into it. Let me open up Premiere, because I don't even have Premiere open. Alright, so before I even get into Premiere, like when I want to color something, I identify it on set while I'm shooting the video, but I also identify the mood that I want to go for it. So 2 days ago now, I shot a video for two of my clients, equally opposite, and the video is like kind of weird. Like the concept of the video is very weird, and it's dark, and it's like kind of gloomy. So that's kind of sort of the color grade that I want to go for this video. So that's what I'm gonna do. But if I wanted to find some inspiration for these colors, what I would do is I would just simply go to Google. So let's go to Google real quick and see what's going on. Let's go to Google, and then I would just search something like, say I wanted like a very saturated color palette for it. I would just search like happy movie color grade or something like that. But since I want something moody and dark, I'm just gonna search on Google moody color grade, and then we can see what we get. And then once I find an image or just a color palette that I like, basically what I'll do is I'll try to emulate and imitate that color, if that makes sense, because it's hard to come up off the top of the head with color sometimes. So let's just scroll through here and see what I see, if I see anything that I actually like and that I would like to go for the video. It's also good to choose scenarios that are the same as the footage that you're shooting. Like, it's hard to imitate a color palette for something that was shot indoors and your footage is outdoors, if that makes sense. So if you find something that you like indoors in terms of these screenshots or color palettes for movies, then make sure it's just relative to what you shot. If you shot indoors, find something that's also indoors. If you shot outside, find something that's also outside with relatively the same type of lighting that you had. So I like this image right here. It's actually pretty dark. So I'm going to try to imitate this. I believe this is from Harry Potter. I'm not even sure what this is from, but I like this. The shadows are very like teal and bluish, and then the highlights are kind of sort of mellow on the yellow side. So like I said, I just identified those colors right there. So that's what you want to do. You want to look at the screenshot and try to figure out how they did this. So this is very contrasted image. It's like very dark on the darks. And the highlights are not that bright. I'm assuming this is obviously in a shaded area, and you can see the background. So we're gonna go with like a greenish bluish on the shadows, and then on the highlights we're gonna go to more so a tan look or just a warm tone. So let me drop this in and get us a sequence real quick. No, why can't I make a sequence? All right, let me drop this in and get us a sequence real quick. All right, cool, we in here. So I'm just gonna scroll to a screen grab that I actually like, and then we're gonna dive into the color side. This is on Adobe Premiere using Lumetri color as well. I used to edit color on Adobe SpeedGrade, but if you have Creative Cloud, then you know that SpeedGrade has been outdated for a while and they haven't updated it. So the actual Premiere to SpeedGrade link does not work. So I've been having to do a lot of this on Premiere using Lumetri color, and it's not bad. Lumetri color is cool and it works. It gets the job done for the most part. All right, so like I said, I'm just scrubbing through. I'm trying to find an actual screen grab that I like. Scrub back a little bit, do something like that. Just want to find something that's sharp. Everybody say you sharp. Alright, cool. I really like that right there. So we're gonna color to this screen grab right here, this frame. So we'll dive into the color workspace and we'll get straight to it. Oh, my timeline's right here. Why is this like this? This is bothering me. No. Alright, so we got my timeline right here. We're coloring to the screen grab. Make this nice and big. So we're trying to imitate this color right here. Like I said, it's very contrasty. So we're gonna go heavy on the darks. We're gonna bring some teals and some blues into the shadows, and then we're gonna also maybe adjust the highlight tint to a warm tone. So let's just do that real quick. All right, so you got all your adjustments right here. I'm gonna first bring down my shadows, get those in there. Maybe bring down my blacks, get those really in there popping. Keep them real harsh looking. Up my highlights to get some of those tones back in his face. I'm also gonna up my mid tones just a bit. And again, this is just playing around. You just really gotta toggle things and get it to a space that you like it. You never really get it there instantly. It's a whole lot of tweaking. I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible, but if I was honestly just coloring this right now, I'll be doing this for a while just because I'm kind of sort of perfectionist with this. I'm gonna drop the exposure down just a little bit, up the contrast, and up the highlights one more time. Maybe even up my mid-tones just a little bit more as well. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of faded film to this as well. I love fades. Even though that other image is very contrasty, I'm just gonna add a little fade to this. Might be too fade. I'm gonna drop my blacks down. Alright, cool. So tone-wise, I think that we're here. If I took the faded film off, this would be a contrasted image, but I love fades. If y'all know me, y'all know I love fades. So I'm gonna up my faded film just a little bit to get that back in there. I think that looks good. Tone-wise, it's straight. So that's color correcting right there. We're gonna dive into the color grading side. Like I said, we wanna get some teals, some greens and some blues into those shadows, and then we're gonna try to get some good warm tones into the highlights. So first off, let me adjust the shadow tint. I'm gonna drag it to the greens just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, I think that looks good right there. And then I'm gonna go down to my shadows and I'm gonna drag my shadows down. I'm not gonna go all the way to the dark blue. I'm gonna do more so on the light side of blues. Maybe like right there, I think that's good. And then I'm gonna adjust my highlight tones. My highlight tints, I'm gonna drag that to maybe like the orange yellow side of things. Maybe like right there. Maybe like right there. I'm gonna drop this faded film down just a little bit. I think that might be too faded. I'm gonna drop this shadow tint down just a little bit as well. I think the image is a little bit too green. What else do I want to do? Let me boost my mid-tones up just a little bit. Get some of those tones back in his face. Check this image. I think that looks pretty close. That looks pretty close to it. I'm gonna drop the blacks down just a little bit just to get that fully popping. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna drop the blacks down just a little bit. Get those shadows really in there. Up my highlights just a little bit. I think that's pretty close tone wise. You can see it's very tealish in the shadows, and then the highlights have actual tan tone to them. So let's just play through this real quick to see how this looks. This looks great, honestly. I love the way this looks. I'll actually probably end up using this color palette for the actual video. This looks great. Let's see how it looks without it before and after. That's before right there, that's after. So let's just review this and look at it with an actual white. So what we do is, a lot of people are asking how I do like that little wipe effect where I'm actually presenting a LUT to you. So basically what you do is you just duplicate the clip. So you can hold Option and then click on this and drag it up, and it'll just duplicate it like that. You click on the bottom clip and you take the lumetri color off that clip. You want the bottom clip to be raw with no color on it. So you do that, and then you'll go to your video transitions. Go down to white, and then you just do a white like that. So we'll do that just to see how this looks before and after. That color is dope. I actually love that color. So, alright. that's just what I do. That's just my typical color grading process. I find something that I like. It doesn't have to be a movie or anything. I typically just go to Google though and search some things, or I actually go to a music video that I like that kind of sort of fits the same mood that I'm going for, or sometimes I'm just playing around in the program and it's like typically off the head. So that's just the process that I go through. It's just so many different ways you can color grade. That's just my process on it. And I'll drop the link to this LUT in the description so you can download for free if you actually like this color. I love this color. I'm probably gonna use this for this video, but if you like this color as well and you're interested in it, I'll drop a free download link in the description. So go click that, download that. Appreciate y'all. If y'all found this helpful in any type of way, make sure y'all leave me a like, comment, and also subscribe to the channel, man. It helps out a lot. And I'm gonna check y'all out in my next video. Peace.